Hey everybody, it's Andrew back again with another video, and today we have another unboxing. Just arrived in our studios is the Huawei MediaPad X2, also known as the Honor X2. It's a 7-inch phablet or giant phone, whichever which way you want to look at it. It is big and it is a beast. So let's find out what you get inside the box. Got my knife. Let's find out what's inside this box. Well, this one's a little bit different, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to unbox a big giant phablet. It's a 7-inch premium level device that is really out of China by Huawei. They're the makers of the Nexus 6P, and they make some pretty good products. Here we have something a little bit different. This is right out of China. This is the Huawei MediaPad X2, otherwise known as the Honor X2. And it has a 7-inch display, a full HD, that's 1920 by 1200. It's got a 64-bit octa-core CPU, a 5,000 milliwatt amp battery. This should be a beast in terms of battery life. It's got a dual SIMs tray. It supports 4G LTE. I don't think it supports 4G or LTE in the United States. It will work on any GSM network. In the United States, it will be T-Mobile and AT&T. It will not work on Sprint or Verizon. Those are CDMA. But I think you can get HSDPA Plus. We will check that out, and I will report back to you on that. But that's not why I bought this. I wanted a secondary device to be more or less a tablet for me, and I like that 7-inch form factor. The Xiaomi Mi Pad 2 that I have is 8-inch, but I want something a little bit sleeker, a little bit thinner. So let's find out what you get inside the box. And I can tell you right away, the packaging looks really, really nice. So this costs $359. You can buy this on Amazon.com. I will put the link below to where you can buy it. And I can tell you it's a real nice package so far. Let's see what you get inside the box. So removing the lid, there's the tablet on top. And I can tell you right away, this is the champagne or like a gold color. And I can tell you right away, this thing looks premium. And I love the fact that you can fit it almost in one hand. This is a giant beast. Let's put this to the side for one moment. I also want to see what else you get in the box. Now, it does come with a charger, but because I'm in the United States, this is, I believe, a European charger or foreign charger. They did provide, which is a nice touch, a travel adapter that can convert this to a US. But this can actually charge with any micro USB charger that you have laying around in the house. But nice touch that they included that. You get some documentation from Huawei, and it is in English. Good to see. It's in English and Chinese, so dual language support. And you get your charging cable, and it is not a USB Type-C, but rather a micro USB charging adapter like we've normally see in these devices over the years. Now, nice touch. They put some headphones in the package, always good. I'm not going to open them now, but it does have volume and answering controls right over there. So nice touch, Huawei, for including that. You also get a SIM ejector tool, which always comes in handy. Nice touch. I also purchased this folio type case for it, and this is the gold color to match, and it also has like an S-View window as you normally find in a Samsung device. This will have weather, time, date, missed calls, messages, and so forth that you can access via this S-View window, for lack of a better term. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this will fit into that case. So here it is, and I can tell you the build quality looks really premium. Let's remove the back plastic like that. And again, this seems to be metal, aluminum. This might be plastic up here where the radios go, and I'm okay with that as long as you get good reception. And you have a piece of screen protector here that we can pull off, or rather plastic protection. And there it is. Now let's take a look at some of the ports. You have your power button right there. You have your volume rocker up and down right there. you have one of your 2 SIM trays, and I think this is the one where the micro SD card slot will go. So you have a choice of a dual SIM, but if you choose to use this for your micro SD card slot, then you only will have 1 SIM, and that SIM tray is right there. Again, in the United States, I don't think this will use a LTE. It will be HSDPA on either AT&T and T-Mobile, but internationally, you should have no problem. This is your microphone headphone jack, your microphone right there. The back of the device, you have a speaker on the bottom, just 1 speaker will test the sound. You have a 13 megapixel rear-facing camera, and on the front, you have a 5 megapixel front-facing camera. So on the bottom here is the micro USB port, and then another microphone right there. So we'll test all that as well. Let's see if it has any juice. Let's turn it on. That's it for the ports. So there it says MediaPad. Let me get my tablet stand. Now this I would not use as a phone, ladies and gentlemen. I would use it more as a secondary tablet style phablet device, because I just think it's too big. So while that's booting up, let's unbox the case real quick. And here it is. And it looks pretty good. It's got like a gold finish, which, you know, it's okay. Let's see how it looks in here before we set up the region. There it is. And there you can see it already has like an S view right there. It has the time, and you could access the camera and so forth. We'll talk more about that in a moment. So here it is. I will choose English, and I'm going to set up my Wi-Fi in a minute. So while this is setting up, I'm going to skip putting my account for now. I will put it later. We'll skip that. I'll be right back. Now, as far as Android, let's see which version it's running. Let's go to the settings, and let's scroll down. About phone. Again, this is a phone, believe it or not, 7 inches. And it is running Android 5.01. I don't know if there's an update. We will check to see if there's an update. It's running the EMUI, which is Huawei's skin. It's 3.05. Back to you on that. And I can tell you so far, feeling really good. Again, very thin, very light for a tablet of this or phablet of this size. The screen, I can tell you, is laminated, and it is crisp. And let me tell you something, the bezels are pretty small, so I'm very happy about that. So far, I'm really liking this. So I'm curious to see how the battery will last. It's a 5,000 milliwatt amp battery. That is a very big battery for a big device. I wouldn't use this as a phone per se, but it does have that capability if you wanted to. So I will check it out with either a T-Mobile or an AT&T SIM. Normally I use Verizon. Obviously this won't work with Verizon, but international viewers, rest assured this will have full LTE. It will not have full LTE in the United States, at least I don't think so. We will do full testing on this. Now let's take a look at it, how it looks inside the case. It snaps right in, and there you go. It's let's see, there it is. And there you have your time, you have your date, you have your camera app. You can access your camera app. Very nice. And it's also a stand. So that, and there you go. So pretty nice case. This is $14.99 the case. The device itself is $359. I purchased both from Amazon. I will put the links below to where you can find out for more information and if you want to purchase it as well. So there it is. This is the Huawei MediaPad X2. It is looking good so far. Very happy with the design. Very happy with the quality that I'm seeing here. Very sturdy, very high end, and a decent price, I think, for what you're getting. This has 3 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of ROM. So stay tuned. We will have a full review of the Huawei MediaPad X2 coming very soon after we put it through its paces and do our full testing as we normally do here at AMD Tech. We'll test the screen, we'll test the sound, we'll test the performance, we'll test the battery life, and everything else that this giant phablet has to offer. It's an interesting one, ladies and gentlemen. Also, coming soon is the full review of the TechLast T-Book 10, that 2-in-1 we just unboxed, and I'll tell you one thing, I'm really enjoying it. I'm really surprised by the value you get for a very good tablet. The screen is looking good, everything's looking good, and I can't wait till we get the keyboard dock, which has the additional battery to charge this device, coming very soon. So as soon as we get that, we will do a video on that as well. So until then, this is Andrew. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Please share this video. Leave any comments in the comment section below. And until next time, see ya.